Welcome to SSX Tricky. This is going to be fun.
Hey guys, John here, and welcome to SSX Tricky. I've been wanting to do a series on this game for quite some time, actually. I was obsessed with this game back in the day, played it so much on the Nintendo GameCube version. This is the Xbox original version, and the reason I'm playing this version is it's just easier for me to capture. But anyway, I've been wanting to do a series on this for a long time, and now I'm finally able to do so, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're not familiar with this is a snowboard-based game, which means basically that there are races and there's stunt mode and all kinds of competition stuff and challenges, all, regarding snowboarding. And it has a cast of very unique characters who we will see as we go along, including one of my favorite video game characters, and the character that I played the most in this game back in the day, Eddie.
Select character.
Eddie is quite the character, to put it lightly. So with this game, you unlock stuff as you go, completing the trick book and just earning XP in general, so that you can boost their stats, each of the riders, and also you can unlock outfits and boards. The boards can have different attributes to them as well, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's a lot that you can do. And honestly, beyond just using one character, you can attempt to do so for all of the characters, and that is something that I did as well, where I would attempt to unlock stuff for each of these characters. So we have Elise, Marisol, Luther, JP, Zoe, Moby, Mac, who is probably the character that I played the second most as, aside from Eddie. Kaori, Simon, who's insane, Brody, and back to Eddie. Now, an interesting thing is that there were some pretty well-known actors who provided voices for characters in this, so you may notice that as we go through. I'll just run down the list of people for you. David Arquette was the voice of Eddie. You had Macy Gray, Lucy Liu, Oliver Platt, Jim Rose, Billy Zane, and a cast of others. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a neat touch, and it gives each of the characters a bit, something special, I feel. And anyway, so yeah, this is the introductory episode. More than likely, I'm going to end up streaming this game to get our episodes from, but I decided I would do at least an intro episode of sorts, kind of show the game off a little bit and explain some of the stuff that I've been explaining. What we will be doing is going through World Tour to complete those modes, and also, I'm not sure, but I think I'll probably commit to completing the trick book for at least one character. But we'll see. We'll see. I might get super obsessed and want to unlock at least a bunch of the boards and outfits for each character. We'll see how that goes. But let's just start things off here with our with our dude Eddie here. We don't have anything unlocked for him, so we don't need to go through any of that stuff. We're just going to jump in here and going to do a quick race. So the race is basically 6 boarders trying to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. And show-off mode is about doing tricks and things like that. And then time challenge is just you by yourself trying to set best times and things like that. But we're going to go to race, and let's go semi-pro, I think, just so I can kind of get used to it again, because it's been a long time since I played. Yeah. Let's just start with the first level. This is one I would most likely remember the best for sure. So Garibaldi. And yeah. So you see here as it loads, they'll show you your ranking and your trick chapter and all that stuff. So that obviously goes up as you go. But this game's just super fun. Now, it may not be for everybody, and I'll understand if it's not your cup of tea. But this game is awesome.
To the SSX World Circuit, the Garibaldi Run is located in beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
All right.
No enemies in today's race. Have fun with this one.
All right. So another thing that's interesting about this game is there is a rivalry system. Now, we don't currently have any enemies. But if you use the C stick, you can punch people that are near you. Dude, that was an awesome first trick there. Got ourselves a little 1080. Whoa, dude. Or dudette. I couldn't tell. Who was it that hit me? I think it's Elise. Anyway, we're going to roll up here and pop a couple quick tricks. That's a small jump. Jump off here. Yeah. So now we've got the tricky meter. Oh, hurry up. Oh, I didn't have enough air. So to quickly explain about the tricky meter, which, you know, is a big part of the game, you have the ability to do special tricks, which it showed on screen, one button combination. There are several. Let's see if I can grind. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I didn't stay on it. But anyway, you only have a set amount of time. So you have to do it quickly. And we are not going to have time to do it here because there's not going to be a jump nearby, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to run out. But if you do one of the tricky stunts before it runs out, which I'm doing a real bad job, but I am out of practice. Wow, I didn't get any air there. Okay. I am out of practice. I'm going to use that excuse. But if you do, it lights up one of the letters in the word tricky. If you light them all up, you get infinite boost from that point onward, which is actually really nice. Well, I'm really bad at this game. There was a time when I was pretty good. Also, knocking somebody down gives you an instant full tricky meter, which is nice. So we should be able to get a tricky thing here. Maybe two. I'm just going to do the same one twice because that's the fastest one. They can all be the same. When you're not going for full trick books or anything like that, you can kind of cheese it a little bit. Oh, yeah, no. I thought I was going to catch some air off that. I did not. One cool thing about Garibaldi, and actually a couple of courses, is there's some shortcuts. Whoops, sorry, Kaori. And this one up here is a huge one. We jump off of here. You can see we're now well into the lead when we were falling behind there for a bit. And that's pretty much the best way to get an easy win here. We're not going to fill the tricky bar up, but it is something that you want to try to do if you can, because that unlimited boost is obviously very important. But we're coming up here to the end of this race. And yeah. So we win the race. Did a few decent stunts. Kind of struggled, but because of the shortcut, we got it. some booty. But yeah, so I did a practice run for this, which was actually even worse by 12 seconds. But I realized even after just one that I was going to need a lot more practice. So I might practice a little bit before we jump into the world tour. And like I said, I'm most likely going to be streaming this, but I just felt like making a video on it to kick things off, get started with it. Oh, 2 entries in the trick book. That's a thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and back to the menu. And yeah, guys, that's about it. Next time we'll be jumping into World Circuit, and as I said, probably be doing this on stream a day. So be sure to check that out if you want to see it live. But of course, it will be going up as episodes as well. So if you've enjoyed this little introductory episode, be sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolfpack. And I'll see you guys next time for more SSX Tricky. Bye.